Good morning. Today we are going to discuss about how to draw network diagram in project management. Generally, if you consider network diagram, that means network analysis, there are some other core concepts in that. They are firstly CPM, critical path method. Secondly, PET, program evaluation and review technique. Finally, crashing. So these are the core concepts in the network analysis. Whatever concept you want to learn, basically we should have full concept grip on how to draw the network diagram. So in this particular video, we are going to discuss about that how to draw the network diagram and the components of the network diagram. That means activity, event, dummy activity, merge and burst activities. Likewise, there are a lot of subcomponents are there. If we discuss about these theoretical concept initially, and then we have some other rules and regulations to draw the network diagram effectively. That rules and this is regulations also now we are going to discuss. Then we are going to see some illustration. Right? Components of PET or CPM network analysis. So generally, if we want to draw the network diagram, we should have some other basic concepts about the activity, event, merge or burst event, dummy activity. Likewise, first we will see the what is the meaning of activity. In the network diagram area, widely we used to see the activity. Activity will be there. A activity represent an action and consumption of resource required to complete a portion of a project. That means, suppose if we want to construct a house in that particular area, first one getting the approval from the municipality, this is an activity, right? Next, another activity in the sense, building the construct the building, second one. Fixing the windows and doors, third activity. Or painting the house, fourth activity. Likewise, each and every work can represent one activity. So generally every activity used to have time, money and some energy issues. So how to represent that in the sense? Likewise, right? I, J. Otherwise in the problem 1, 2 may be used. So this entire thing named as A. A is called an activity. So it represent getting an approval from the municipality to construct the building. So we will see that entire things in the problem area. Next, event or node. So event or node in the sense the circle. Each circle is there, no, I circle. This is a event or node. J is there, no, this is the event or node. That means the starting point or ending point of an activity are called the event or node. First one is that means starting point is called the trail event and ending point is called the head event. Here you see the merge and burst events. Generally, at a time we can start 2 to 3 works. For example, here this is the merge event. That means for this activity head event, there may be a 3 transactions at a time. At that moment, that is the merge event. From one event there might be a more than work starts at that moment, that is called the burst event. That means, I will tell you one example. If we construct the building, after construction of the building, similarly we can do that means wiring work as well as the another fixing of the windows and doors. That means wiring of the thing from after constructing building, wiring of the building one, and another one fixing of the window, fixing of the door. Likewise, parallel works will be there. At that moment, this burst event or merge events wish to be happen. Next here, dummy activity. So generally, dummy activity is an imaginary activity which does not consume any resource and time. That means nothing value for this dummy activity. Whenever it is necessary, we use that dummy activity in the problem. That one we will see whenever preceding or succeeding activity. That means activity performed before given event are known as preceding activity. Activity performed after a given event are known as succeeding activity. Look at this particular network diagram. So in this network diagram area, A is the preceding activity of the C. At the same time, C is the succeeding activity of the A. So likewise will be there. So A and B are preceding activities of C and D. So likewise things will be there. These are the basic components and terminologies are there in the network diagram. While drawing the network, we should concentrate some of the rules. They are here. A network should have only one start and one end event. So starting point should be only one, ending point should be only one. Likewise we should draw the network diagram. So look at here, I is the starting point, L is the ending point. So there are no more than the one starting points and more than one ending points. Likewise we need to take care of our drawing the network. Next here, the direction of network diagram should be flow from left to right, avoid mixed directions. That means network diagram always should short from the left to right. That means you look at these arrows. So network diagram need to move likewise left to right directions. We should avoid mixed direction. That means likewise again reverse area won't be there. That is the point. Next to that, the length of arrow no significance. The length of arrow no significance means, for example, getting the approval may take the 1 week time, 7 days time. Constructing the buildings may take the 60 days time. So here for 60 days not necessary to drag big arrow, as at the same time for 7 days not necessary to that means mention small arrow. So the length of the arrow is not a matter. So with whatever it may be a 60 days or 7 days or 1 day or 200 days, similar same length should be managed if possible. Dummy activity should be used only if it is necessary. So whenever necessary, then only we should use the dummy activity. Unnecessarily we won't use the dummy activities. If we use the unnecessarily dummy activity, the shape of the network diagram may be deviate from the originality. These are the rules and regulations we need to check. At the same time, one more point you need to remember, the numbering from that means I j will be there. No, in the problem area we used to mention the 1 2 3 4 likewise. So the numbering won't repeat. Once 1 is there, 2 is there, 3 is there, 4 I is there, j is there, k is there, l we won't mention j two times, l two times. Likewise we need to take care of the activities. Look at here, Right, thanks. Here, I to J, likewise, straight arrow should be there. This is the wrong one. I to J likewise won't be there, or otherwise likewise also won't be there. Only straight arrows are allowed in the network diagram. Another one, look at here, I to J, I to K, J to L, K to L. That means one starting point, one ending point will be there. This is the acceptable rule. Here I to J is there, J to K is there, K to L is there, L to I is there. So here there is no starting point, there is no ending point. We can't say which is the starting point and ending point. So starting point is different, ending point should be different. That's why here both are same. We can't identify. This is the wrong pattern of the network diagram. While drawing the network diagram, directly we won't write in the main area, main content area. First, we should take the rough paper and we need to draw the rough diagram. After satisfying the rules and regulations which are there in the network analysis, then only we should draw the perfect network diagram. Now, now I am going to take the example and then how to draw it I am going to explain. The illustration with that we should draw the network diagram. Look at here, name of the event A, B, C, D, E, F likewise. Starting and finishing activities 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 3 to 5, 4 to 6, 5 to 6. 1 to 2 in the sense prepare the house plan. It will take 4 days time. Next here, second one, B 2 to 3. 2 to 3 in the sense construct the house. So preceding activity, the before this activity will be there 58 days time will take. Likewise 3 to 4 fixing the doors and windows, 2 days time will take. 3 to 5 wiring the house, before activity preceding activity 2, that means time day duration 2 days. 4th is painting the house, 1 day preceding activity C. Next to 5 to 6 painting the door and windows preceding activity day, time duration 1 day. So likewise data is there. With this we should draw the network diagram. So look at here, this is the rough one. After completion of this we will post that one in the original area. So here first you can see, take here A is there, A in the sense 1 to 2. So here 1 2 2, 1 to 2, the name of that one is A. Next to that 2 to 3 will be there. Before that which things will be there, A will be there. So 2 to 3, this is the B. You need to remember from the 3 there are two starting points. That means before after B there are two activities. They are C and D. So whenever 2 is there, likewise need to draw. Whenever 3 is there, center one more thing it need to take. So here 3 to 4. 3 to 4. Look at here. 3 to 4 in the sense that is this 3. 3 to 5 in the sense D. 3 to 5 is D. Next here E. 4 to 6, 5 to 6. Actual one is there. 4 to 6, 5 to 6. Look at here. 6 6 ending point is same. That's why center we can take original activity. So this is the 5 to 6. This is the 4 to 6, 5 to 6. So 4 to 6 is E, 5 to 6 is F. So likewise we need to draw the network diagram. Same thing we will post in the main content area. Rough draft finalizing we need to post that one in the main content area. So 1 to 2 A, B to likewise all the things we have posted. Now time duration days will be there. No, that things need to be posted in the appropriate activity area. A 4 days, 4 days. Next here B 58 days, 58 days. Next C 2 days, 2 days. D 2 days, 2 days. E 1 day, 1 day. F 1 day. Likewise, we need to mention this is the exact shape of the network diagram. Now we are going to have a glance on one more illustration. Diagram. In the next video, I am going to post 3 more illustrations with different modules for your clarifications. Thank you.